Welcome back to Getting Hurt Podcast. I am Tim. This is Jen. We are we and you are you.
Hello.
Hope everyone's having a great time doing their jobs and shit. And, yeah. The festive season is upon us, right? The favorite season of metalheads. What is it?
Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Halloween. And, yeah. I'm already excited. I don't know about you.
Now that I'm off work, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You got Halloween off now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing a secret show on Halloween weekend as well. That's fun. Sorry, can't tell you about it.
Podcast show or
No.
show?
Yeah, like a show. Remember?
Okay.
The show.
The show.
Like Built
Okay.
for Sin. Built for Sin is playing a show, and I'm not telling you about it because I can't really. If I tell you, I have to tell everybody. And I can't do that. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fucking loser today. I have nothing. You got some shit to talk about?
Well, not a whole lot's really happened.
No, the
Has
whole lot's
there?
happened. Well, I mean, I've been listening to a lot of new shit. There's lots of new releases from artists that I like, so I've had a great time this week pounding down through all those. Lamb of God's obviously got more new shit, singles coming out here and there, and it's good. Lamb of God really,
Yeah, it's always good.
It's always good, but it's never amazing. That's kind of how I look at it with them guys. You know what I mean? Like they've really done some good shit. I'm not sure what, like they kind of fell off a little bit. I don't think people have as much respect for them now as they used to.
What?
Depending on who you talk to. I mean, I'm sure they still have diehard fans, but Steel Panther's got some new shit out. At least I think that's... Whoa, we're going to get canceled from that one. I'll have to bleep that out. Anyways, hopefully that didn't show up too much. Yeah, I'm going to do this right now. Yeah, so Steel Panther's got new shit. Never too late to get some pussy tonight. I don't think that's new.
Was it on the new metal tracks list?
It was, but I feel like that might be like re-released or something. Let me look at it here. No, latest release single. Never too late to get some pussy tonight. Anyways, that pretty much speaks for itself. It's Steel Panther. You know them. Or if you don't know them, maybe you don't, but they're a joke band. And
Well, they're not though.
well, yeah, really? Nobody's taking them seriously.
True.
But anyway, I think they're fun. I love them. Very talented bunch
Why
of
would
gentlemen.
this even show up?
I don't know. That shows up for everybody because she probably... I keep getting the Kim Kardashian ass too. She probably paid like $2 billion to have her face plastered all over everything. That's all it
Gross.
takes when you get all kinds of money.
Yeah, yes.
I don't know. She's whatever. She's a celebrity. She can do what she wants.
Pretty annoying to see that when you open your Spotify.
It is. I mean, there's a lot worse faces you could have to look at. She's a pretty good-looking woman, but she's, you know...
We will agree to disagree on that one.
Well, I don't know. That that's a flattering picture of her, is it not?
Fake.
Let me see.
Plastic
Well, yeah,
is
okay.
gone now.
Then fake looks good, I guess, then, in that case.
Plastic and fake.
But anyway, yeah, so new Steel Panther. Barry Tomorrow's got some new shit out. I like those guys. Goat Horse got new. It's been a good week for metal that way. What else did I find? Oh, Eyes Wide Open and Mystique released a track. We're the Walking Dead. So, Mystique's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
She's like a computery music person. I don't know I guess she's not a DJ. She's like what? What do you call that? Is that a DJ
A
still?
music engineer.
Music engineer, that's it. And she does like these crazy song mods. You have to check her out. It's Mystique. I don't know how to spell her name. It's Mistiq. Check her out. She's fun. That's my rec for the week, by the way, too. Is check out Mystique. She's cool. She's fun.
Yeah, she's cool. I've been following her for a little
I
while.
only have one thing to say about her videos that bothers me is her fucking nails. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's the nails on the keyboard thing. I want to cut them off, Mystique.
Yeah.
I love your content. You're an amazing content creator, and I like all your stuff that you do. But yeah, the nails, they
Her
drive
nails
me
are
nuts.
definitely gross.
They drive me nuts. And I mean, I'm not saying that with any amount of shame. If you hear this, I'm sorry if I offend you. But yeah, you're still making great videos. And,
Where the heck is the new
Hmm?
metal tracks list?
It's called All New Metal. They changed it. But you're gonna get the same list that I'm looking at right now. Lost Society's also got new shit. They're fun.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to say this. Guess what showed up on my release radar?
What's that?
Miss Jackson by Rockabye Baby.
Wait a minute. What
Like
the?
a
Oh,
cast.
like the. Yeah, that's awesome. It's like the lullaby version of Miss
Because
Jackson.
they used to, both girls used to listen to
Yeah.
Rockabye Baby stuff.
Terrible song. Anyways, The Offspring. Oh, God. I was like, why is The Offspring on the metal list? The Offering.
Oh.
Well, somebody should tell them that their name in certain texts just looks like The Offspring.
Hey, are you the one that's a fan of Dr. Acula?
I fucking love Dr. Acula. What did they do?
They have a new something called
No.
How to Kill a Monster.
Are you sure that's not on your radar?
Release radar.
Oh, I wonder why that didn't show up in no new metal. Yeah, Dr. Acula's fun as shit. They're fucking hard as hell.
Oh God, Skid Row, new music, great.
Yeah, so anyway, like I said, really fun week for metal. Oh, How to Kill a Monster. Huh, okay, I'll have to check that out soon. Anyway, Slander was just an incredible record. Lots of good stuff on that.
Apparently, there was also an Andrews Sister album released this week.
What is that?
The Andrews Sisters,
What is that?
like Fallout type music.
Hmm?
The End of the World, the Andrews Sisters. Oopsies. Let's not play that.
Yeah, don't play it, because the Andrews sisters, whoever the fuck they are, might get on their motorcycles and drive down here with vests on and kill us.
You know who the Andrews Sisters are? They were on Pee-wee.
No. What? Wait a minute. You talking about those old fucking broads? No. What the hell? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. There was
Nobody
a new
cares.
release.
Nobody cares.
Sure they do. Lots of people love the Andrews Sisters.
But no. Maybe
Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
back in the day, lots of people loved the Andrews sisters. I didn't know who they were. Anyway, that's it for anything that I found personally on the list.
The only
What
thing I
just
liked
happened?
on your list this week is that
Stuff
song
was just added.
by DJ. What did I just say his name was?
Oh. That wasn't even on the list. Or you mean from last week?
Maybe that was last week.
Yeah.
Well, I just had him up there and now I forget his name.
It's King. It's King Sullivan.
Sullivan King.
Sullivan King. That's it. King Sullivan's better. You should have done that.
Not a metal artist, but a DJ of all genres who put out one hell of a in your face
Yeah.
electronic metal.
Much like Cell Dweller, who I was also talking about here
Yeah.
on the pod. Yeah. It's kind of this new occurrence we're seeing. These DJs that are just metalheads.
It's very in your face.
Or they're metalheads or they don't have a genre. So they'll do a country song.
Yeah,
or
they'll just do
whatever.
anything.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. I can appreciate
I
that
was
sort
checking
of
out his
thing.
Instagram. He's like, yeah. He's just a happy-go-lucky fan of everything guy.
Yeah. It's kind of neat. Like I said, I don't really listen to a lot of that tech. Like even the Browning, I had a hard time sticking with it.
Well, because it all kind of ran together after
It
a
did.
while.
It's that beat. That beat's always the same kind of thing over and over and over, and you can change the guitar lines over it, but
Sullivan King was like hardcore metal dubstep,
but that's
though.
dubstep, so that's different. Like if you had to ask me what the most creative subgenre of techno is, I'd have to say dubstep would be one of them. It's got a hard feel to it, but then again, there is like hardcore techno. There's other shit that's fucking brutal.
Yeah, I don't know. Techno's
It's a strange animal because there is no real.
like EDM. Yeah, EDM's weird. It's a massive genre. So
Is that what EDM is?
Well, EDM is electronic dance music, so that covers the entire genre of
Oh.
like house, happy hardcore,
Okay, so when I say
drum
techno,
and
I
bass.
should be saying EDM.
Yeah. Which also includes
Okay.
electro swing, for instance, which is a hell of a lot of fun.
So this was fun. Today, I said to a guy, "Hey, do you like punk music at all?" And he goes, "Yeah, I love punk music. I really love The Offspring and Sum 41." And I was like,
Ooh.
"Oh," I was like, and by the way, I just want to say to any punk heads that happen to be listening, I'm sorry. That is not my words. I understand 100% the difference between pop punk and punk music. And no, they are not the same genre. They're not.
No, but
They're
they
not.
get grouped in, just like EDM groups everything.
Maybe, but they're not the same thing. They're not even the same thing as like how metalcore is a heavy metal genre. No. Sorry, metalcore still deserves their place. Whatever that is, not good.
Yeah.
But anyway, so not to, I shouldn't even say that. Actually, I kind of like The Offspring, but they're not a fucking punk band. What the hell?
Well,
Anyways,
there are
basically,
generations punk.
take it from me that's not into punk. 100%. I like some punk bands. I'm about to say a band, and probably all the punk heads are going to punch me through the speakers.
What?
Because I fucking always, since I was a youngster, since I was a wee lad, hey, I loved fucking Pennywise.
Oh, I was gonna say
Always. So shoot me if you will. Call in. Oh, the phones are just ringing off the hook.
Yeah, but that was the same thing. That was the
It wasn't,
Offspring,
though.
the Pennywise, the.
I don't think though. I always felt like Pennywise had something that those other punk-ish bands never had. Like Sum 41. I mean, I would call them more of like a pop rock band.
Yeah, they're not punk. Blink-182 is not punk.
Pop punk.
Everclear was not punk.
Yeah, I don't even categorize them in there. Same with Offspring. I find Offspring's their own thing. Like they're just a rock duo.
Mm.
To me, like, in fact, they're kind of a goofy rock duo.
Yeah.
In a way, like
Duo. There's more than two of them.
there's two main dudes.
Okay.
And then I think they just get a tour guys. I could be wrong. Like maybe that's changed now, but back in the day, that's what it was. Like when Americana or whatever however you say it, Americana.
Yeah, they were part of they were around in the whole grunge scene, so it's hard to.
But they fell away from all of it, which I kind of appreciated them always for that. Is that they were coming up when like you get fucking Limp Bizkit, you get what's that one? Fucking Sugar Ray, all those bands were all.
I know those were after. I'm talking like Offspring and Pearl Jam were around the same time.
Yeah, true.
Like Nirvana and Offspring.
That's true.
and
Offspring
Pearl
really
Jam.
was like one of the OGs in there.
Yeah, they were.
For
they
sure.
were around during the grunge time.
But yeah, anyway, so grunge sucks.
There's a very interesting documentary series about the 90s that I started watching. And they have the whole music, like grunge episode, and
Yeah.
it's like a toy episode, computer episode, and music episode.
Porn star episode.
What? No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I did start watching it, and it's that episode specifically is kind of interesting because that I don't know, our generation of music is weird.
Oh, it's probably like if you were in 100 years when you go back and look, I think ours
It's just
is
a
actually
clusterfuck.
we saw it as like normal, and we were like, oh, the 60s were weird, but then now like looking back, you're like, ugh,
It's a clusterfuck.
it was gross. There was some real gross music
It was
that
new
came
metal
out.
and grunge and
Yeah, like you got Bush
yep.
writing love songs, grungy love songs,
Yep.
happy, floaty, grungy love songs. You've got Nirvana fucking shooting up, well, not the whole band, but shooting up heroin and barely being able to fucking perform.
Alice in Chains doing the same thing.
You've got Pearl Jam, clean as a whistle,
I adore Pearl Jam. You know that. I love
clean
Pearl
as
Jam.
a fucking whistle,
Can't
though.
understand a thing he's saying.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't know. Eddie Vedder's just whatever. There's a lot of different weird shit. And then, of course, in the mix of all of that, out comes new metal after that.
Yeah.
Like it was almost like grunge blew his brains out with a fucking shotgun. Well,
he wasn't it. He wasn't called grunge. Come on now. And his wife did that. Hello.
yeah, anyway, that's for a debate for a different podcast, I would say. But anyway, so yeah, and then like
Aren't we due for a murder podcast?
yeah, but it's not going to involve.
podcasting?
It certainly isn't going to involve a fucking grunge band.
Well, why not?
No, this isn't a grunge. This is a heavy metal podcast, not a grunge podcast. I don't care.
It's an
Grunge
everything
grunge
electric
can fuck
guitar.
off.
There you
That's
go.
not true. What the hell are you talking about? All right, get out. I'm looking for a host. So anyway, what was I saying? What was I doing?
No. Nirvana. You said grunge blew its brains out.
Oh yeah, right. And then of course you get new metal comes out, and it was almost like let's just make some weird metal. At the start, I swear.
Because it was all hair metal and rock and roll and like poppy stuff before then.
Yeah.
And then grunge came out, which was all weird and different, and then new metal
And
evolved from there.
New metal also, I find, probably comes from having different genres of stuff mixed together. Because it was almost like there was this hip hop element in it. In some of the bands.
Some of the bands.
There was
yeah.
like a lot of heavy metal. Then there was like, there was light rock elements in it. In some of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was definitely, you're right, a weird ass time in music.
It was, for sure.
And people are going to look back and they're going to go, wait, what? Slipknot, Limp Bizkit, Korn, and Chimera are all the same genre?
Yeah, because I
What
certainly don't
in the
consider
actual
Slipknot new metal.
fuck happened there? Yeah, but they are. They got all the elements. You think
And
about
Fear
it.
Factory and...
I don't know about Fear Factory. No, they're not. They're industrial.
Yeah, but it was all the same time. That's what I'm
Oh,
trying to
yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah. But I definitely would never classify them into the new metal thing because they had
No,
some weird-ass technology sounds to them.
I
or
like
something.
Fear Factory. I like KMFDM.
I like...
I
don't,
like
wasn't ever a big
MDFMK.
fan of those one band.
Yeah, one band.
Anyway,
One
but
more
yeah.
industrial than the other.
But yeah, I think that was what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, they kind of...
One was like a
KMFDM was awesome, but it had a lot of, like, slow kind of industrial stuff, and then MDFMK came out.
MDMA. And then MDMA came out after that.
And from what I recall, it was quite a bit like a girthier sound and a lot faster.
Yeah.
I only had one album of MDFMK. It hurts to say that.
I just thought of a band, and I was trying to. I was going to ask you if you think they're. Anyway, it'll come back to me. But yeah, so anyway, like I said, 90s weird time in music. Don't go back there.
Since our episode's all over the map here tonight, I just wanted to say I started Elvis, since Elvis was kind of the jump in. What? He was the king of rock and roll. Everything kind of spawned off
jump
of that.
into what? Well, yeah, okay. That's true. But there's arguments that there was other motherfuckers before that motherfucker that did it.
If you watch the movie, you'll get a little lesson about where he got most of his inspiration from.
Yeah.
I can't watch it all at one time. I have to watch it in sections.
Yeah, I've never been an Elvis guy. I grew up with a guy who's obsessed with Elvis, and
Well, maybe
I
that's
think
what ruined
that's
it
what
for you.
bothered. That's probably why I ate him. It wouldn't matter how good he was. Plus, I have to wake up every morning, and no matter which fucking direction I turn my head, all I'm seeing is Elvis. And that's been like
Listen,
that for 9 years. So.
I lived the first, however many years of my life listening to my dad come home from work and sit down and play the guitar and sing Elvis songs. So
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to do the shows. I just thought of that. I got a long-ass list of shows.
yeah, because my
And...
my voice is not the greatest.
No. Yeah, so I got a long list of shows, then I got some more blabbing to do. So, we're starting on the 20th of October, and like I said, I say this every week. If I miss your show, I'm sorry. Send us an email or something, and we'll, share the post or whatever. Or we'll try to get it on the next episode, for sure. Well, obviously, unless it's already passed. That's not good. October 20th at the Broken Record in Fredericton, we got Hard Charger, Which is Which, Willful Disobedience, and Fogger. October 21st, Rad Storm in Halifax, Cave Dweller, Root Cellar, Ancient Thrones, and Bloodprint. It's going to be a hardcore-ass show. The busiest day in heavy metal in all of Halifax is the Maritimes, I guess, is October 22nd at Propeller Arcade in Halifax. We got Hard Charger, Ritual Warfare, and Squander. October 22nd at Miss Q in Moncton, Root Cellar, Cave Dweller, and Skull Kraken. And then same night at Gus's, we have Metal Fest going on. 2 Minutes to Maiden, Blackmore, Doom Machines doing their 15-year anniversary show. Enemy Design, Electric Mistress. That's going to be an awesome fucking fun
that
time.
would be a good show to go
Get
to.
down there and hang out with my friends and tell them they're awesome, because they are. October 28th, Gus's Halifax, Frankenstein Friday. The Glitzy Gutter's going to be down there. Love them. Red Hail, Peter Panthers, the Cathartics, Arboreal Mist, and Yorm. You know what? When I'm reading the first half of that list, it's just smells like punk bands. You know that? There's like you can totally tell the difference in names between punk bands and metal bands. Because like that's a punk type name. Red Hail, Peter Panthers. Those are punk names for sure. They might not be punk bands. I don't know. I know Arboreal Mist is obviously like
Not even close to
they're
a punk band.
atmospheric black metal, and it's fucking awesome too. And Yorm is also a metal band.
Yorm is great.
They are. Yeah, it was a fun time watching them at the show at the festival. Fucking can't wait till next year for that. Oof.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I'm digressing here. So yeah, that was the 28th. October 29th at Rad Storm. Oh fucking this I'm fucking wish I could go to this, but I don't think I can because it. Wait a minute now. How's that even possible? 29:30. Oh, right. Secret thing that I'm doing is not on the 29th.
Okay.
That's right. That was like, this might be not good. We could have a double booking here. Anyway, the 29th at Radstorm is going to be a fucking show I really wish I could get to. It's Dumpster Mummy, Last Call, Chernobyl, Rutabaga, and Root Cellar. I've never seen Rutabaga play, but Dumpster Mummy's fucking awesome. We played shows with those guys.
Oh, wait
years
now.
ago.
I looked up Rutabaga.
You did. I can't remember. Yeah, they're a metal band, but they're like obscure metal.
No, I don't think they're a metal band. They're
not?
kind of an everything band.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be a fun ass fucking show. Go down there and support my people, support my brother and all his brothers in his band. And, 29th, last thing on the list.
There it is.
I know, I banged on the table. No mic stands tonight, though. October 29th at the Propeller Arcade in Halifax is the heavy metal market. It's
I want to go to that.
Yeah, it's part of their Halloween weekend festival type thing they're doing. So they're having like a metal show there, and they're having the heavy metal market.
It is all ages. However,
Yeah.
there is a bondage section. You may want to keep your children.
Yeah, you
away
just
from.
like you yank them away from that section when you're walking through with your kids.
But
it's gonna be so awesome.
There's
fun
a
stuff.
vendor there with who makes brain memorabilia from our past. Nostalgia, thank you. Nostalgic stuff. There's a vendor there
fun.
who's all horror and heavy metal posters and flags.
You gonna be okay?
No.
Oh my god, I think she's
You
dying
talk
on me
for a
here.
minute.
So, yeah, there's gonna be a ton of people down there selling patches, CDs, tapes. Yeah, you name it. I mean, vests. You'll be able to go down there and just get probably a lot of the cool stuff. Oh, I imagine they'll have like studded bracelets. I would assume. I don't want to speak out of school because I don't really know, but yeah, I would like to make it down there. So, yeah, if you're down there and you see me, come over and say hello. Or Jen, come say hello.
Is it metal to host a podcast full of snot?
It's pretty metal. I mean, yeah. You know what would be more metal?
What?
Crush that up and sniff it instead of swallowing it.
It's a
That would,
Pepsid.
I don't. It's a Pepsid.
It's
So
a
what?
Pepsid.
Fucking man up. Let's go.
I'm taking Advil
Do it for the pod.
Stupid
Do it.
fucking cold.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Do you hear like the space between
don't
my
think that would be
nostrils
going
and my
up.
throat? Does it sound like I can snort anything?
I don't think that would be going up your nose anyways very well. It would just stick up there and be bad. Oh man. So anyway,
I wouldn't have any ingestion in my nose.
that's all I got for plug-in shows around town. right now. There's probably more. I wish I could have like a better radar. But it's hard because sometimes they don't show up for me on
I'm
all
back.
the different social groups. Sometimes it's weird. Like you'll get events that are private. They're set as a private event,
Yeah.
even though they're not. But anyway, also for some odd reason, I've been getting all these events pop up on my Facebook from like fucking California and Louisiana, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I'm getting.
I think it must be because I followed a couple of people or bands from down in that area, maybe, and it just it assumes I want to go there on the weekend.
Louisiana would be awesome.
Hey, you want to take a 4,000-mile trip to fucking L.A. to go see a 2-hour-long show of some local bands? And no, I don't. I like local bands, but I'm not flying all across the continent for them.
Anyone want to go to the Bayou to see a metal show?
I'd love to go to the Bayou for
Fuck me
multiple
too.
different reasons. One of them being metal shows, probably. But there's some good. I can't think of a band from Louisiana, but there's got to be one we would know. You got to figure. Where's Pantera from?
No.
I'm rocking my Pantera hat
I
tonight.
see
too.
that.
I haven't got this out in a while.
Dusted that
Where are they
off.
from?
I don't-
Texas?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like
I can't think tonight. There's no brain.
Okay, well, I feel like they are from Texas, except Phil. Phil does have a southern draw, though.
Does
We'll get
he?
the producer on it here.
The one with no brain.
Yeah, well. You don't now because you just sniffed that fucking Pepsid.
Arlington, Texas.
So that's where the band's based out of, yeah.
Phil's from.
Hey, wait a minute now. Isn't Arlington,
What?
Texas where King of the Hill is? Is that Arlington?
I think so.
It is.
Phil's from Louisiana.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, he's from the Bayou. That's awesome. Is he from like New Orleans or is he from...
And then the
the
brothers are from
country.
Arlington. What?
Is he from New Orleans or just from...
Yeah.
Is
Brothers are from Arlington, and then Rex, who, man, he's fucking looking rough.
I like Rex. Rex is a fucking good guy.
He's from Texas.
Man,
as
that guy
well.
has stuck it out over the years, hasn't he? I mean,
It's funny because
he's-
Zach Wilde's showing up as one of the members now, and that's
Well, he is.
Now.
He is officially one of
and
the
Charlie
members.
Benante, so he was
Yeah.
there originally, and then now again.
Yeah, that's right. And that was before Anthrax was a band?
Yeah.
Crazy.
He's been the drummer for Anthrax since '83. Oh my God, it's gross to talk.
So when was he the drummer in fucking Pantera?
Pre-'83.
They had a band before 83?
Yeah, like a Kiss cover band or something.
Well, that would make sense because
And then, like power metal. I don't know if he.
I know that Dimebag was obsessed with Kiss. Like,
Yeah.
obsessed with them. What's the guitar player for Kiss?
Mm.
I don't know, fucking remember.
He joined. Oh no, I know he reunited with Pantera in 2022.
Yeah.
There's the original Pantera career.
Yeah, I knew they did like a reunion.
Anthrax. Oh, it doesn't even say here on. Doesn't say, but I know for a fact he was like, maybe they were like garage band then.
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't think that they even really... Well, they didn't put anything out until... like 88.
So did you know that Frank Minante is, so drummer for Anthrax, is the uncle of the bassist for Anthrax, Frank Bello?
Oh, he's Frank's uncle?
I don't think Frank's in the band anymore, though, is he? Yeah,
That's kinda
apparently he
funny.
is. One of the guys left.
So he's Frank's uncle. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
He must have got him the gig. Is Frank the
Yes.
OG bassist?
I don't know. There's one member that they had a really hard time
Oh, really?
hanging on to, and I don't think it says here. Why don't I
Anthrax
just go to
doesn't
Anthrax?
seem like one of those drama bands.
Oh, they had some drama.
They don't seem like it, though, as people. They're not, like you expect that kind of garbage from some bands.
Yeah. So Joey Belladonna left for a while, and I think Frank Bello's the one that
Who's Joey Belladonna?
He's the singer
The
now.
singer, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
I knew they had like a different vocalist or something.
Ex-members. There we go. Dan Nelson, Neil Turbin, Dan Spitz. That's the one, Spitz. Okay. So I listened to, I think we've talked about this on the show before, but I listened to Scott Ian's audiobook. And yeah, he talked a lot about Spitz, and I think they actually might have fired him. Because he was just like, yeah, I'm the man. I am Anthrax. I am the best.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was the singer?
Yeah.
Well, that happens to a lot of singers.
Guitarist, sorry.
Oh. Happens to a lot of singers. I'm sure some bands will get that with guitar players. They get good guitarist ego.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's...
Usually it's frontman ego, but...
Yeah, usually. I mean...
It's never like bass player ego.
I could probably speak for most musicians when I say that most musicians will experience that at some point.
What, stupid fucking ego?
They'll experience the lead singer ego.
Oh, yeah.
In their band, unless you are the lead singer with the shitty ego, and then you think that you're not.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I don't have that now, but there was definitely, I can think of, like, I was in a few bands back when I was in high school, and you get that, especially with kids.
So there's lead guitar, there's vocalist ego, there's lead guitarist ego, and there's drummer ego. You never see rhythm or bass ego.
Well, rhythm's guitar, or drums. I mean.
No, I mean rhythm. Sorry, like I guess they
So
wouldn't.
you never
call
see
it.
bass player ego? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah.
Or
because we're oppressed.
Like your second guitarist. That's what I mean by rhythm guitar. They're the ones that keep just that kind of same.
Jen, the oppression has shut us up over the years and just made us a weak race of players.
I don't think that's it.
Can you call bassists a race? Are we a race of
I think it's more a case
musicians?
of you're in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, there's situations where I guess bass solos can pop out, but
Sure, if you're in Rush.
a lot of the time, I feel like they're like, I hate to even use the term, but they're like cringy when they're done. It's like, we know you can play the fucking bass, all right? Just shut the fuck up and do your thing back there where no one can hear you or see you.
Bye.
And,
hey, I don't play the bass, so I don't judge
No.
a bass solo.
But you don't play in a band with the bassist either. Just, okay, so like how the bass player guy in Steel Panther was is a heavy exaggeration of how everyone views the bassist.
That is a cringe.
As a fucking himbo idiot.
Who just stands there and purses his lips.
Yeah, and tries to look pretty and
fucking
has no idea what the hell he's doing. Anyways, I mean, I know I'm gorgeous, but there's more to me than that, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Well, what do you think? We're going to wrap this?
Yeah, I don't think I got much more talking in me.
Yeah, I think I've pretty much talked about everything I need to talk about. This will save more for the next episode for you guys.
Sorry, guys, that I'm miserable and not as fun tonight.
Yeah. Don't accept her apology. In fact, I think you guys should all just hammer the fuck out of her on social media.
I have a cold.
Next week.
Okay, it's my first cold of the season.
This needs to be addressed.
I don't do well sick.
You want dick pics? Is that what you said?
I don't do. Clean your fucking ears out. I don't do well sick at all.
All right. Anyways, guys, you can catch me at Taking Time Away on Insta. I'm just beating the crap out of this table tonight. At Slim Grim Tim on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter. We need to get some traction up on that.
Twitter sucks.
We have let's make it unsuck. It doesn't suck for a lot of different. It's the politics. And you can't get away from it.
If you want to argue with Tim in 200 and whatever characters or less, then hit us up on Twitter.
250 characters or less. Yeah. Or you can just send me 250 different emojis that you can find. There's got to be 250 of them now.
But make sure they cause an argument.
Yeah. And the pod socials are getting hard pod pretty much everywhere. We have a TikTok. We're gonna start posting stupid dumb videos on our TikTok again, which never did, but we did post
I was gonna
one.
say again.
I think we posted one video at one
I don't
point.
think so.
I don't remember.
I hate TikTok.
Anyway,
Anyway.
we'll make that awesome too. We'll get in there and do the TikTok thing. I don't know what we'll do on it. Like, I mean, we can obviously use it to kind of just post our episodes, I guess, every week, but we could do more than that. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see if I can get us banned off TikTok.
Well, you need to show your asshole or something to get banned off TikTok, because pretty much everything's on TikTok.
Well, yeah, that's true. I think there's a lot of, like, I don't know. I have a hard time with the whole thing because I don't like how it just feeds you stuff.
I don't either.
It's a trick.
It's very random.
It's a trick too, where you don't have a choice but to watch the video. It's not like in a lot of things where you scroll down, like.
Yeah, but you can go into anyone you follow, search them, and just go into their feed of videos.
Yeah, you can. But what I'm saying is like on your feed on that, you just scroll and it's just like video playing. Whereas like on Twitter, if I scroll down through, you see that somebody has a video because it has that symbol, and if I'm not going to click on it if I don't want to watch it.
TikTok also gives you an insane amount of push notifications, and I really can't stand it. Hey, why don't you link your Facebook profile with your TikTok profile?
Or you should follow this fucking idiot. Or
hey,
you should follow
your
that
friend
band.
blah 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 on Facebook is also on TikTok.
Yeah, that's also another thing to do with it, but that's what social media is all like that. It's such a crazy thing that we have to live with this now. Just notifications. I had my kid laughing at me today because, it's even higher now. He looks at my phone, he goes, Dad, you've got 25 notifications? I was like, that's low. I was like, and that's like 10 minutes after I clear them because it's not stuff worth looking at.
No.
It's like weird stuff that's trending on Twitter that just for some reason fucking shows up.
See, I get Twitter notifications, and I get Instagram notifications, and I get TikTok notifications, and Facebook notifications, but I don't follow a whole lot of people, so that doesn't come through very often.
Yeah. But
if you ever messaged him or like send him an email or anything, he's not going to get it because there's always too many notifications on his drop down.
Oh, no, it's not true. See, I have workarounds for that. So I don't look there for my stuff. I have all my stuff lined up on the bottom of my phone. So I see a dot, I know I got something.
Oh.
That's how I have it set up, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So don't worry. You send me messages and all my socials, I got them all sorted out on my phone. So you can send me shit and I'll see it. I mean, it depends if I'm at work. I'm not. I don't when I'm hooking on the side of the road. I don't have my phone out.
We done this?
Is it really terrible when you say hooking too? That's like
Yeah,
such
it's
a like
awful.
it's such an old term.
It's like calling the strippers the rippers, like they did back in the 70s.
Calling them what?
Rippers, the rippers.
They called them rippers?
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever heard that one. I heard the peelers.
Peelers,
They used to call them peelers when I was coming up.
Just like it was grass.
Yeah, I never called it grass. Ever since I've been alive, it's been weed.
My dad would always say that him and his buddy used to go get a bag of grass.
Yeah, I remember.
A bag of grass.
I remember my parents. I
It makes me
remember
think of
my
like a bread bag of grass. You know what I mean?
I remember my friend's parents telling us this story. It was like a couple months after they caught us with weed as teenagers. So the cat was out.
Where'd you get the grass, Tim?
Yeah, the cat was out of the bag. So then it was like, well, now it's story time because that was when we found out that our parents were really a bunch of hippies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mom and Dad. And we got this story from my buddy's dad about how he goes, we used to literally once a year we'd go down and see his friend, and he goes, we'd get a big giant black garbage bag full of weed, and we'd bring it home.
Grass.
Whatever, yeah, he probably called it. It's for true. He probably called it grass. And I was like, oh, and I bet you that was mostly wood. And he's like, oh, it was just a tree.
And didn't last long.
Stuffed in a thing.
Yeah.
I think it did, though, because I don't think they had the tolerances to it because they never had the potency. So, like, I think that basically the Cheech and Chong's up in smoke joint that you see with that size joint
The Labrador?
wouldn't do fucking anything to a modern weed smoker.
The Labrador, is that what
Yeah,
we're-
yeah. Like as much a joint that would fuck them up completely wouldn't do
I
anything.
don't know.
to
My
us
dad
now.
said there was pretty good stuff back in the 70s.
They're making weed that's 50% THC now.
Now, again, he never had weed once he turned a certain age, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, and it's easy for a 35-year-old memory to be like, I was so fucking out of it, and it's like, where you at, or did you just have no tolerance to it whatsoever?
True. Because that's all you could ever get.
Yeah, exactly, right? But anyway.
Take a look behind you just really quick. What's going on with that thing?
What thing am I looking at?
The green toupee there in the plant pot behind you.
I don't see anything. You mean
That
this?
spider plant's insane.
Oh, the spider plant. Well, it's your spider plant. I don't know. That's been here, so.
It hasn't looked like that, but thing's freaking massive now.
Jeez, this is what happens when she starts looking around at her stuff. If I had my way, there'd be nothing in this house but dead trees and speakers.
Listen, I provided our home with a very tropical feel in the dining room here.
It's true. We do have a nice tropical feel in our studio slash office
Dining room.
slash dining room.
Plus, it cleans the air.
All right, we're babbling and we're boring these poor souls. So
babbling.
they gotta let them go do their shit. They got things. One of these guys has to pee, I'm sure. And he's like, fuck, you need to shut the fuck up. All right, well, have fun, folks. I hope you all have a good weekend. If you're listening to this when it comes out. And if not, well, I hope you have a good fucking March. Anyway.
2025.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. Like that's the weird thing about podcasts is we could be literally talking to somebody in the future. Well, we are, but we could be talking to just Shag. I know what you're doing right now. You're gonna dismiss this, but don't be poo-pooing on my idea here. But if you're like doing a podcast and that's being recorded and then put into the abyss in like 2099. Some dude rolls along and he
In his flying car,
or
out of the sky.
He floats along in his flying car. He's not rolling anymore. And I think he could just like turn that on and we'd be talking to him. And I am really fucking, this is not good. All
You're
right.
as tired as I am.
Okay, folks. Well, happy metal times. We love you. Big smoochies. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.